Isabel, imagination, ASMR. Hi, good evening. Welcome to your second Dutch class. My name is Isabel, and to start off your lesson just with encouragement, I thought it will be fun to let you know that you already know a lot of Dutch words without knowing it. Okay, so I'm going to show you some words that are pretty much similar from English to Dutch. Okay. Sounds like fun? Good. Let's start. So, we begin with the word baby. So, baby usually has two meanings. In English, it means a newborn and just a name that you call your loved one. Okay. But in Dutch, it only has one meaning. It only means a newborn. So we don't say baby to someone that we love. We say a Dutch word for treasure, which is schat. Or to make it even more cute, we make it smaller and we put je behind the word. That's the Dutch language. To make something smaller, you make a je behind the word. So it's schatje. Okay? Try to say it. Perfect. Schatje. Baby. So that's the same. Aquarium is pronounced as aquarium. Okay? So not A, but A from the alphabet. Remember? Yes, good. So aquarium. Perfect. Excellent. Stress. Yes. We pronounce it pretty similar, stress. But we don't write the second S is gone when you spell it in Dutch. So, but stress, it's almost the same. Respect. The R is pronounced just a little bit different. So it's respect instead of respect. Respect. Good. Great. Pen is pen. It's the same. Yeah. Help is exactly the same. You write it the same. You say it the same. Easy, right? Test. Yeah. Always say pretty similar. It's just test. Yep. Test. Good. And then tent. Tent. It's pretty much the same. Tent. Yep. Then we have film. Film is film in Dutch. It's the same. Easy, right? Dutch is very easy. Fruit. Yes. Well, we pronounce this a little bit different. Fruit is fruit. Try and I have more words for you. So I'm going to get my pen. It's easier. We have tunnel. Yes. So the U is pronounced differently. It's U. Dus. So tunnel. Yes. Tunnel. It's almost the same. Water. Yep, but remember the A is pronounced as yes. So water. Great, excellent. Winter is pronounced as winter. It's almost the same. Winter. The R is a little bit different. Wind is pronounced as wind. So the D is pronounced a little bit harder. Wind. Okay. So, character. What happens to the A? It becomes an A. So, character. Try and pronounce that. Character. Yes, good. So now you know what happens to piano. Piano. Yes, piano. So not piano, but piano. Great. So this one, radio is radio. Perfect. Specialist is specialist. Try and pronounce that. Specialist. Yes. Specialist. Specialist. Good. Deodorant. Is becoming deodorant. Deodorant. Yes, deodorant. Try and pronounce it. Pretty good. Alcohol. So what happens to the A? Excellent. So alcohol. Yes, try and say that again. Alcohol. Good. The alcohol law is very different in Holland. It used to be people were allowed to drink alcohol since they were 16, but recently they changed it to 18. Young people can also drive from the age of 18, but now they can have their theory tested at 17. So it's pretty different. And we have bizarre. Bizarre, yes. So we pronounce it in Dutch as bizarre. Try and say it. Yes, bizarre. Good. Very good. Excellent. Well, I hope this gave you some encouragement, and I hope you found this fun. You did? Good. Now let's move on to the next session in this lesson. Okay, let's go. some things on the board, on the whiteboard. And this lesson is about combinations between letters and how you pronounce those. Okay? That is pretty difficult. So it helps when you know the difference and how to pronounce those. Okay? Let's start. So we have a U and an I. So in Dutch that is U and I. Okay? U and I together is I. Try and pronounce that with me, okay? I. Yes. I. Good. Very good. So, I actually is a word in English. Yes, 2 letters. And it means onion. Okay? So, I is how you pronounce those 2 letters. And it means onion. Let's move on to the next combination. So we have a double U. Double times the U. So U. And it's pronounced long. So it's pronounced big and it's pronounced as U. So muur. Okay? Muur. Now that's the same way as we say the alphabet. So U. But we also have one U. And that is pronounced smaller. And that is Okay, so or U. So U is 2 and is 1. Comes in the word rustig. Rustig. Which means calm. Just like we are today. Okay. So U from muur, which means wall. Okay? And then from rustig, which means calm. Okay? So let's move on to the next. So we have O and U. O and U together is pronounced as ow. Ow, like you're being pinched and it hurts a little bit. Okay, so ow. Or when you see somebody very attractive and you're like, ow, damn. Okay, so ow is O and U. We use that in a word, hout, and that is wood. Okay, so ow, hout, wood means wood. Let's move on to the next set of letters. A, not A, but A and U. So A and U together is pronounced exactly the same way. This is tricky. It's pronounced exactly the same way as O and U. So it's also an ow. It's when you're hurt. Ow. Okay? So it's also ow. And it's used in the word pow. And pow is not from a comic book, but it's the word peacock with its beautiful feathers and grace and charm. Okay. So ow is in the word pow, which is a peacock. Okay. Now we have an O and an A. So O and A together, you pronounce it as ooh. It's what monkeys do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Try and pronounce that with me, okay? Ooh. Ooh. Yes, very good. You're an excellent monkey. U is from boer, and that is a farmer. But here's a fun little twist, because boer is also the word in Dutch for a burp. So it has two meanings. Yes, so burping is boeren, which is a verb. Okay? I'm telling you too much information, I'm sorry. U in the word boer, which means either a burp or a farmer. Okay. So, is this clear for you? You don't have any questions about this? No? Okay. Okay. Well, then let's move on to the next session from this lesson. Okay. Very good. Okay, so I've written down some practice sentences. Okay, so that's the last session of this lesson. Okay, because otherwise you'll get too much information in your head. We don't want that to happen. Okay, so just a few practice sentences, and then you can just rest. Great, let's get started. Are you ready? Good. First sentence is I hou love. Van, that's not really a word that you use in a sentence. And then jou. So it means I love you. Okay. I love, and then we say van because we want to point out whom it is that we love. And then we say jou, you. Okay, so ow and ow. Good practice. You can try and say it to everybody and just tell everybody you love him as practice. Good. Okay, so the, so that's actually the is de. Do you remember this one? Muur. It's wall. Very good. So the wall is the same. It's expensive or pricey or whatever you want to call it. So the wall is expensive. So we have de muur is duur. De muur is duur. You try and say it. Yes, good. De muur is duur. Yes. Good. The wall is, let's just make it a dollar sign or a euro sign. Expensive. You want to have a dollar sign? Let's put that one too. Like this. Okay. Next sentence. Koen, that is a boy's name in Dutch, is, it's the same thing, rustig. Do you remember what that word was? Excellent. Very calm. Quiet, calm. So, Koen is calm. Koen is calm. Good. So, and a short u. So that's an rustig. Koen, Koen is rustig. Rustig. Okay. Very good. You're doing excellent. Let's go over to the next sentence. The fire moet, needs, has to, uit. So this is not literal, I'm not able to translate this literally, but it says the fire needs to be put out. It's just very different grammar, but so out. So the fire needs to be put out. Het vuur. Vuur is fire. Yes. Moet needs to be. So moet is needs to be. It's 3 words in English, 1 word in Dutch. Moet uit. Out. Okay. So needs to be is moet. Uit is put out. And then fire is vuur. Good. With the U. And you've also learned oe and I. So I'm very proud of myself to come up with this sentence because you can do a lot of practice. So once more, okay? Good. Het vuur moet uit. Het vuur moet uit. So het vuur with two u's. So long u, not an e. Het vuur moet oe from the monkey. Oe moet uit from the onion. Ui. Uit. The fire needs to be put out. Okay. You have your last sentence. You've done such a good job. The ocean. It's almost the same, right? Oceaan. So in English it's ocean, and in Dutch it's oceaan. Oceaan. You try and say it. Good. Very good. Excellent. Oceaan. Yes, good. So the ocean is, that's the same, blue, blauw. And again, ow, from ow. So you pronounce it the same as O-U. A-U is also ow, blauw. So it's the ocean is blue. So these were the sentences, and this concludes the lesson for today, because this was a lot of information and you must be very tired. You are, yes. Well, you did a great job, so you've earned being tired. I can totally imagine. So, thank you so much for joining